The two non-test playing countries had no real Super Six ambitions, but their meeting today at Edinburgh was perhaps the most important of the competition for these two sides. Their one realistic chance of victory in this World Cup. Scotland, beaten by Australia and Pakistan, were unchanged. George Salmond leading the side on the home ground of his club Grange, much defending on the continued form of all-rounder Gavin Hamilton. Bangladesh made one change from the side beaten by West Indies in Dublin. Shahriar Hussain dropped, Farid Ahmed coming in to play his first one-day international since 1990. Well, Scotland won the toss and put Bangladesh in, and when these two sides met at Edinburgh a year ago, it finished in victory for Scotland, but today a big match for both sides. We're in the second over, no score, but to Hussain, our commentators Simon Hughes, Alan Wilkins, Mike Denness, and first of all, we hear from Barry Richards.
Oh, and that's a very poor delivery to start with. Hit the wrist behind the ball, in fact fell over as he delivered, and that's why it went so wide.
Oh, that's up in the air, and that's going to be out. Surely it's going to be out. Yes, a good catch. John Blaine working on the short delivery. Khalid Masood has gone.
John Blaine has pushed it in hard, a bit further up, but it was still shoulder height. And it's gone back over the wicketkeeper's head. And first slip running back. Kept his eye on the ball well, and it's straight in.
Oh, he spooned it up. It's going to be another catch. Beautifully taken by Nick Dyer. And the catches are being held, and the Bangladeshis are not helping their cause. It's difficult batting out there. But Mirab Hussain has gone, and the man who scored the runs against the West Indies has failed here in Edinburgh.
He's tried to pick the ball up over the mid-wicket area. He's got the leading edge. Nick Dyer running backwards, keeping his eye on the ball. Hands above the head. Very well taken, and isn't he pleased?
New batsman is Aminul Islam, captain of the Bangladesh side. He picked up the captaincy from Akram Khan for this World Cup tournament. That's well bowled, and he's given him. John Blaine has struck again. It's a second wicket for Blaine, and Bangladesh are in all sorts of problems.
He's not happy, the batsman, but you can clearly see there the ball is hit just the top of the pad, going to take the bails, and aren't Scotland on a high at the moment?
That's a very nicely timed shot, and in fact that is Bangladesh's first boundary in the 9th over. And the ball going across. The right-hander has done the trick for Azim Butt. So another loosish stroke by Bangladesh. And the end of another wicket.
Yes, Akram Khan here, just looking for a little bit of a drive. Look at the feet, nowhere near the ball. It's just drifted away from him a little bit. Succeeded in getting the edge, and Ian Philp taking a nice, neat catch.
So Minazul Abedin, the new batsman. That's gone, chopped on. So Farid Ahmed goes. And extra pace and bounce again from John Blaine. Creates more indecision and another wicket.
Just done him for pace. It's a very, very good delivery because it's come back. 26 for 5.
New batsman is Naima Rahman.
That's a beautiful shot. Intentionally picked over the infield in the second boundary.
Gavin Hamilton now to take up the attack. That's off the edge and dropped. And really, Ian Phillips should have taken that. That was a regulation edge.
So change of bowling, it's going to be James Brinkley, who bowls right on medium fast. Slashed away, that might go all the way. Yeah, 4 runs. It was not a particularly good delivery from James Brinkley. I think he's struggling a little into this wind. It's over the top. Chase for John Blaine, he can't make it. And a welcome boundary for Bangladesh. Nama Rahman just latching onto a ball down the leg side from Hamilton, and the flag flies proudly. Slower ball, and well played. Probably the best shot so far in the Bangladeshi innings. Nama Rahman latching onto a long half volley from Brinkley, and it's done his confidence a lot of good. That's the 50 partnership between these two. That's a tremendous recovery from Aberdeen and Rahman. Bangladesh 76 for 5 now in 24 overs.
That's a crisp shot. And no point in chasing that. So neatly put away by Nama Rahman.
Some decisive footwork at last. Just a little bit fuller, and watch the foot goes all the way out and on the up.
That's chipped in the air, and that's a simple catch.
And again, just caught a yard short with that step. Played very much with his feet together, and of course that little bit of extra bounce in the wicket. Rahman very disappointed, out for 36. Khalid Mahmood is the new batsman.
Spinners into the attack. Nick Dyer.
Catch!
Yeah! And he's gone.
Just drifting in the air. Again, the footwork has let them down. Watch how he comes to attention to play this shot. He really doesn't get his foot a long way down, and he's just chipped it in the air, and the captain's done the rest.
This is Inamal Hock, a left-hander. That's probably extras, I suggest, unless Hock got a little touch there. Yes, it's leg byes, and they're coming back for a third, in fact. So, slightly unlikely addition to the score, and that brings up the Bangladesh 100.
Nice looking stroke from Huck. That might go all the way. Lovely shot. Nice easy swing of the bat, didn't force it. There's that shot again. This time it's gone. Smith can't cut it off. And the boundaries are coming. That's out. It was just a shade quicker from Nick Dyer. And Inamal Haq has gone for 19. 133 for 8 now. This is the end of Huck.
Well, Huck has played this shot once or twice, but he's sliced it far too fine this time. And Ian Phillip takes quite simple catch.
Hasibul Hussain, the new batsman, 21-year-old.
And that's nicked and could be 4 and is. Well, he's just taken the slip away. Here's a bit of frustration for Gavin Hamilton. He's pitched it outside there. Mind you, I think that might have gone wider slip.
was a wide from Blaine, so he really has contributed to extras in a big way.
There you see those extras, almost 6 overs, 39 in all.
Straight up in the air and safe. So a bit of decent contact from a Bangladesh bat there. Minhazul Abedin takes his score to the verge of 50.
A bit of premeditation, yeah, if it was up, it was going to go.
.50 for Minhazul Abedin, second half-centurion for Bangladesh in the World Cup after Mirab's effort against the West Indies in the last game. That's a great catch, and what a great piece of cricket. Lovely. That's really been John Blaine's day today. Bowls a Yorker and the batsman stabs it straight back to him. So what a marvellous day. That's his 4th wicket.
And this is the last ball of his 10th over, and the batsman just a little bit too early. Again, you see the footwork, feet together, and that's a very good catch by John Blaine. 10 overs, 4 for 37. He'll be pleased, but not overly pleased. Still a little bit of work for him to do in terms of wides and no balls.
Monjurul Islam, the last man for Bangladesh, left-arm bowler and left-hand batsman. He's not facing. It's a fine blow, that, by Minhazul on another boundary.
Beautifully played shot. It's a half volley in the end, and he really creamed it through the covers, but not good field placing. I'm not sure what he's doing just there in the last few overs.
Slashed away again, and that could be 4 more. So consecutive boundaries to Minhazul Abedin.
13 more runs were added. Bangladesh finishing at 185 for 9, recovering well from 26 for 5. Minhazul Abedin, career best 68, support from Rahman in a 6-wicket stand worth 69. 44 extras, though, conceded by Scotland, including 28 wides. It meant that Scotland's bowlers once again fell behind the required over 8. They would only face 49 overs as a result. John Blaine conceded a few extras, but he can be proud of his figures of 4 for 37. So Scotland needing 186 for a highly prized first World Cup win. We're in the second ball of the innings. Second ball of the innings, Hazibul Hussain to Patterson.
Oh, that was a viciously swinging inducker, and it's out. Katie Francis lofts the finger, and Hazibul Hussain is struck. Bruce Patterson is out. Second ball, LBW. Dreadful start for Scotland.
And this is a pretty good delivery. Look at it bend in the air, and it's hit him very low on the foot, not very far forward, and umpire Katie Francis had no hesitation in putting the finger up there. It did swing a long way, but I don't think Bruce Patterson got forward enough to create the element of doubt in the umpire's mind, and he's on his way. So the first wicket down, second ball of the innings.
And it's Mike Smith who comes in at 3. Oh, this must be close. Well, he got some way forward, but it hit him lower on the pad.
This is awfully close. Nice little step across to the offside. Maybe just hit him outside the line, but that's very marginal.
Oh, I think it's gloved him. They've all gone out. Hazibul Hussain has sprinted down the pitch. And that is the end of Mike Smith. Hussain is struck for a second time. He's admonishing himself for the shot, or maybe the lack of the shot. But it's all happening out there, and Scotland are on the rack.
Likes to get forward, Mike Smith. Look at that initial movement is forward, then he's tried to drop the hands underneath, and it's just flicked the thumb Very enthusiastic appeal. Hasselbull is absolutely delighted. He's got his second. Four-piece of technique from Mike Smith, looking to get forward to a short delivery, and he's paid the penalty. Masood taking a nice simple catch. 8 for 2. So much depends on this man now, the most experienced player in the Scotland side. He would have played a lot of one-day games at all levels of cricket. He knows how important it is for somebody to play a big innings here. Nice if he could bat all the way through from a Scotland point of view.
Oh, yes, must be, and it is. Scotland are in desperate straits. Ian Phillip has gone. LBW to Monjaro Islam. He's wrapped the pads a few times. It's the second LBW. And Scotland are 8 for 3. Stanger and Salmon new at the crease.
That's a fine shot. That's 4 to George Salmond, and the first boundary of the Scotland innings.
This is indeed a good shot by Salmon. Ball is wide, it's over pitched. It's a nice balanced position.
That's just over, and 4 runs from the bat of George Salmond.
Another wide delivery. George Salmon square cuts, but it goes very near to the fielder. It's just over the top of the left hand. Oh, very close.
And again, and that's a better shot. That's along the ground, in the gap. Consecutive boundaries to George Salmond. That's gone. The gully's done the trick for Bangladesh. Forcing shot from George Salmond, and after 2 boundaries in the over, he pays the price for not getting over the top of the ball.
Wonderful catch.
Gavin Hamilton of Yorkshire and Scotland to take up the cudgels. Well, that's a neat shot. In fact, that's timed so well, that's going to be 4. So Gavin Hamilton gets off the mark with a sublime stroke.
Very strong off his legs, Gavin Hamilton. My goodness, doesn't he time it well. Full face of the bat, just turn the wrists.
Well, Mahmood is really making good use of this wind, getting a lot of in-drift. At last, Stanger manages to make some kind of contact. He's been stuck on 5 for quite a while.
So it's going to be Minhazul Abedin. Oh, that's got to be close. It's very close. He's got him. Abedin has come on, and he's taken another wicket. 5 down now, Scotland. And
Wow,
Ian Stanger departs.
Sorry, Wilco, very poor cricket, Ian Stanger. He really misread that completely. He played about 3 shots in his mind before the ball actually arrived. He got very square on. It's just moved a little bit. Look how he's playing across the line of the ball. It's hit the back leg, dead in front.
Hussain being brought back to remove the danger man Hamilton. Oh, it was almost a chance, but it was hit so hard by Hamilton. That's racing away as well. That's gone. It's gone for 4. Hasselbull complaining his man wasn't fine enough. Kevin Hamilton, so much responsibility on him now. And he's been joined by James Brinkley.
That's up in the air, and that's going to be a simple catch. That's Pretty well taken, hopelessly mistimed that by Jamie Brinkley, so another Scotland wicket goes. Asibul Hassan took the catch, and Jamie Brinkley perishes.
James Brinkley won't be happy with this. He's picked up the wrong length, and he's got it far too high on the bat.
Field spread for Hamilton. And he's hit a 4. So actually, good cricket all round there.
Gavin Hamilton has opted for the sweep again. He has played it very well. Not an easy one when you've got a bit of bounce on the wicket, but he's timed this one well.
Davis on strike. And they successfully got through for a single there, so up 100 for Scotland.
Naima Rahman to continue. And that is 50 for Gavin Hamilton. And it's a well-crafted innings. 50, 61 balls containing 4 fours, cementing this Scottish reply. Very good innings indeed. Naima Rahman. Gone for the sweep shot. It's gone high and handsome. It's gone all the way. It's the maximum for Hamilton. Terrific shot off the off-spinner.
He's such a strong man. I'm not sure he got it totally off the middle. Oh, yes, he did. That's beautifully struck. Picked the length and just drop-kicked it right over square leg's head. Man there, he fancied it for a minute. And then see you later.
I think Hamilton was back. Well, though he's just kicked the ground in disgust, because that would be a terribly unfortunate way to get out. Alec Davis with the straight drive, and umpire Dave Orchard has asked for the third umpire's verdict. Now, the question is, did Gavin Hamilton get back in time? He's backing up. Here's the hit. Did he get back?
It's beautifully struck and very, very well fielded by Islam, and Hamilton is gone by the looks of things. Just wait for that fraction of a second. He's 1 inch short. That is absolutely... You couldn't get closer than that. So Gavin Hamilton departs. That is a break that Bangladesh really wanted and Scotland did not want. Hamilton back on his way. Fine knock. 138 for 7. 63 off 71. And that is a most unfortunate dismissal for Scotland.
And it's now 138 for 7. It was this close. And that's hit away nicely. That's gone like a tracer bullet. Tremendous hit from Alec Davis. Defiance coming from the man with 7 on his back. 42 overs gone, 7 to go. It's 144 for 7.
The field's well placed, but that was pretty sloppy. He should really have pulled that one in. There's minimal hock on the mid-off boundary, and a bonus of 4 runs there for Scotland.
Well, the Bangladesh captain will not be very happy with this bit of fielding. Looks as if he's got there quite easily. Doesn't bend the back.
Well, that could be out, and it is. It's taken. Manjarul Islam was the catcher. The Bangladeshi supporters are delighted. The 8th Scottish wicket goes.
Didn't he catch this well? Well hit. Good timing of the ball. And he almost dives into the catch. Held on to it very well. Well, the change of fortunes once more.
So agony for Alec Davis. He made a useful hand there, 32. So just when it looked as if Scotland were getting on top, another wicket falls.
Well, these 30 runs that Scotland need are a long way off now.
This will be the biggest innings Azim Butt has ever played, born in Lahore.
Just to remind you, Scotland are only going to receive 49 overs. It took so long to bowl their overs. And up and over, they'll be looking for 2, and they should get 2. Butt's not the quickest. He's not going to go, and he's out. Terrible mix-up. I think Butt would have been out. He would have been better to just run past Blaine. Blaine's the man who's been in for a while. So a real mix-up for Scotland. Indecision with the running. One man is quick, one man not so quick. Took a long time to turn and paid the price.
Certainly a good shot by John Blaine. He should have been looking for 2.